There are two two-time winners, and there's a five-time winner. One two-time winner has already made the call, Iafredi. This guy's showing up out of nowhere. Didn't expect it, didn't know he was coming. Sorry, life's not fair, right to the front of the line. Let's do it. Doc, Mike, DiTolla. Michael, what's up? How are you?
Jim, I'm good. Good morning. I had a great smack-off call locked and loaded for today. I had a brilliant 3 minutes on the sellout known as Joseph Clifford Montana Jr., who's spending his days convincing heifer housewives that they never have to step into a gym if they just walk around in these magic shoes with a slightly thicker sole. Hey, Joseph, Kansas City thinks this is a pathetic tarnishing of your image. And I had to scrap everything about Jamie Lee Curtis, her magic yogurt, and the horror of listening to an aging sex symbol talk about the frequency and quality of her bowel movements. Because that all changed yesterday afternoon, you know. I missed calling or even hearing the smack-off last year, but in yesterday's third hour, I was treated to the 2009 winner, and I have a few questions. Did the winning smack-off call from last year really score points for calling me Dork Mike DiTolla instead of Doc Mike DiTolla? Is that what passes for skillful glossing these days? And Nerd Smack, really, Brad, how old are you? Have you not reached the age yet where you realize that the nerds run the world? You know, it's funny. I always thought your name was Brandon Corona, and it wasn't until I saw your name in writing that I realized it was Brad in Corona. I gotta say, I was stunned, because who admits that? First of all, Brad, in Corona, you know something has gone seriously wrong in your life if you end up in Corona. You know you messed up big time somewhere in your adult life. No one grows up and says, you know, one day, if I play my cards right, really put my nose to the grindstone, I get good grades, create a good career, one day, if I do all of that, I might be able to live in Corona. I'm pretty sure while you were just killing me with that nerd smack last year, you made a point of saying you went to college too. You went to college and ended up in Corona? Good God, did you burn down an orphanage or get caught like drowning kittens in a past life? Wow, Brad, way to prove that college is the new high school. Oh, wait, by college, did you mean Riverside Community College? Oh, okay. Hey, who's the mascot at your alma mater anyway? Is it Testy, the meth-making test tube? Or maybe Tubby, the tube-top-wearing tweaker? You aren't Brad from Corona. You are Brad in Corona, Brad. What the hell went wrong? You live in the only place in the country that has its own urban dictionary definition. Your life's work has landed you in the, quote, valley of the dirt people. Your ambition and your life skills have landed you in a place so heinous that it's caused 3 innocent numbers to now send chills down our spine. No SoCal resident can hear the numbers 909 without instinctively turning to run. You guys single-handedly put the show Cops on the map, and were kind enough to teach America, hey, don't bathe your daughter in the same tub where you cook the math. But most disturbing, Brad, in Corona, is that the first 2 times you called this here show, you were run for circumcision smack. What exactly is your fascination with the turtleneck? I mean, how many times do you need to get run for male member smack before you're considered officially obsessed? Do you find yourself wishing the NBA would be more like the NFL and have its players wear throwback shorts? You might be the only person who doesn't realize that on Reno 911, Lieutenant Jim Dangle wore those shorts ironically. You know, getting run for an uncircumcised reference the first time, well, that could happen to anyone, I guess. But getting run the second time, it reminds me, Brad, of that scene in Superbad where Jonah Hill and Michael Cera are sitting in the cafeteria, and Jonah Hill confesses to him that he was obsessed with drawing the male phallus, and that, my friend, is you. While the rest of us had our favorite band names written on our peaches, yours was covered in dongs and wangs. Stop polluting our jungle with your genital takes, Brad, condemned to Corona. And last night, someone sent me a YouTube video of your smack-off call from last year. It had a picture of you that I can only assume you sent to Jim. Wow. That gives new meaning to the term soft focus. Holy Vaseline. I saw the picture, and for a second, I thought the oldest son on 8 is Enough and David Hasselhoff had a love child they'd banished to the Inland Empire. And why is your head cocked to the side like a golden retriever when the fire engine goes by? Well, that's it for me, Jim. And in what's now become a 2-year smack-off tradition, I have to run down to the only patch of green grass in Corona, pop my blue contact lenses in, smear the lens with Crisco, tilt my head to magnetic north, and give the rest of the jungle douche chills.
Look out. Doc Mike DiTolla. Hey, yo, new breed. That's how the old school does it. That's how that used to go. That's how that used to be, and that's how a two-time champ sounds.